Okay, I'm back doing this one. I really like this one, and as you'll find when you play with this idea, some things really work unreal and sometimes they don't work so great, and that doesn't matter. Artists get used to that idea that not everything's going to be a masterpiece. Why would it be? Who cares? Just do it and have fun and just go from one to another. So there's a big flaring mudguard, and this is actually the sort of way that Star Wars vehicles were created. Artists have done this sort of thing for a long time. Using a scribbly approach, it's amazing how things just sort of dream into existence. So one thing I particularly liked, I sort of accidentally made this like a double wheel here. Now, there's the under the wheels here. I left that bit of light once I get rid of the pencil. That's an idea of having reflecting light. And here's a shadow. And one thing you learn when you learn to paint is that you don't have to have every single edge in, especially when you're doing dense blacks. You can lose a bit of an edge, and it doesn't matter. Okay. And it always doesn't have to be really making total sense in the real world, because it's art, and art is creative, so you can break the rules. Okay. And I like to wrap things around like that. I don't know what that is, some kind of futuristic design technology, but it makes things look rounded by doing round marks like that. And here the lady's sitting on a sort of a cushioned area on the top there. Thicker marks always look closer, so I just thicken this up a bit. And this is a language of marks to make things look rounded and shiny. So I'm sort of doing reflections just there. And when I take this and colour it, I can always put textures in and make it look sort of awesomely real. There, that looks cool. And I might put, but the way I've got that double thing there, I might mimic that a bit, see how it's like that. And with this lady, maybe, yeah, okay. Bring that down there. I'll make just a bit of a bulge there. And bulge there just a bit. So we're sort of developing a sort of a theme. Okay. Futuristic ladies are barreling along through some kind of terrain. Might be on Earth, or it could be on another planet. There's the road. Now, maybe I'll put a little creature down here. What does that suggest? Looks like he is there. Sort of thing here. Dog-like creature wearing a cape. Maybe his tail's under there, so I'll just put the end of the tail sticking out with a few spikes on it. Looks cool, so slightly dragonish. These sort of things artists like to throw in, doesn't have to really make sense. Just adds charm to the picture. And so a couple of moons instantly makes it not the Earth. The random approach, really good. Another thing that you learn when you start to ink is that you don't have to have detail and shadow. It actually looks like it's like a very bright day where your eyes don't really see much into shadows because of the brightness in the light. Just adding some interesting features into the landscape, making it more 3D. Track up there. Alright, well that's just about finished. I always put a bit of shadow underneath wheels. You don't have to worry too much about a super accurate shadow. It's just that shadow underneath things, even just a little line, puts it on the ground. I'll just put a little bit more shadow here for this guy. Alright, now get in with the rubber. There's all sorts of tricks to art. One of the tricks is not to wreck your paper by crumpling it when you rub. And this paper's clipped on here, but I always sort of hold the paper between where I'm rubbing with my fingers. Make sure your hands are clean, of course. That really helps avoid crumpling your nice drawing. And what I do with these big drawings, I take them down to the local plan printer. We've got one at our local council, but you find them at good copy shops, in big cities especially. And they not only print plans, but they'll scan. So you run this through the scanner, and they'll give you a nice digital file, which you can then just print out as it is, or you can import it into a program like Photoshop or Photoshop Elements or Manga Studio type program, and you can colour it, add dot screens, get into your Manga greys, add lettering, whatever you want. And of course these two characters can be developed from here, and there's a lot of fashion I could do with these textures and shapes, but I quite like this. It's a very interesting drawing, and it could be a start to some characters that will have a big life, who knows. Of course, digitally you can make things really look shiny, and you can get the reflections in the glass. If you know how to use 3D programs, you can get some insanely cool stuff in the sky and star fields and water. Right, so I'll leave it at that. Still needs a bit more work, but that's just rubbing out. Okay, enjoy it, and please let me know what you think. Subscribe to my channel, and you're always welcome to post things on my website. Just connect with me there on Facebook. Like all my stuff, and yeah, I look forward to seeing some of your art. Okay, bye bye.